just an illusion? Bogey blood transfusions and prostitution, drug abusing, ass bruising, shooting, drug systems, drug addictions, and the future for our children. Buildings are collapsing at an alarming rate. Something bad's gonna happen, we're trapped in hate. On the brink of disaster in a nuclear war. Just one press of a button to be the end of it all. Wall Street's rising, Africa starving, Sarajevo we're dying, and the soldiers keep marching. Incarceration, rehabilitation, constantly faking, a front breaking. Governments are making laws to avoid the wars that the right to put our silly asses inside. We're trying to survive in this existence. That's the reason why the governments are building prisons, feeling scared. In a world that doesn't care, burning chemicals and destroying the atmosphere. Now only the ozone layer, it's getting bigger. And if it disappears, we'll all get burned to cinder. There's no winners in these wars, it's annihilation. Dropping bombs and killing civilization. Taking over countries, people getting dictated. World War III is gonna be the end of this world as we know it. Living in hatred and puppets on strings. This is a cold war we're getting forced to live in. Living in hatred and puppets on strings. This is a cold war we're forced to live in. In this world that we live in today, all we can do is pray to stop the sorrow and the pain every day. In this world that we live in today, politicians, they walk away cause they don't want to hear what you have to say and point the blame. They want to hang their heads in shame. Politicians are fucking lame. Lame. Kids are neglected, they need to be protected. Instead of getting left behind to be rejected. In Romania, there are thousands of orphans with malaria and thousands of coffins. And thousands of people every day getting slaughtered. What does this world hold in store for our sons and daughters all over the world? There's anarchy. Look at my window and I see catastrophe and tragedy. And women getting beaten up black and blue. Living in this world's like living in a fucking zoo. You wanna make a change the way we live these days? People in this world are acting crazy strange. You gotta put a stop to the disarray. Point the finger but you really don't know who to blame. I can't complain cause no one would listen, especially not the politicians. Kids are living in India, getting sent out to beg with broken arms and legs and getting tortured to death. How much worse will it get than it already is? No one does nothing to save these little kids. We all live in a world that's filled up with dread and fear. The politicians only pretend to care, and there's gotta be a way to change this regime. Give us some hope and self-esteem, cause we are only puppets on the end of the government string. This is a cold war we're getting forced to live in. Getting forced to live in. In this world that we live in today, all we can do is pray to stop the sorrow and the pain every day. In this world that we live in today, politicians, they walk away cause they don't want to hear what you have to say and point the blame. They want to hang their heads in shame. Politicians are fucking lame. Are fucking lame. In this world that we live in today, all we can do is pray to stop the sorrow and the pain every day. In this world that we live in today, politicians, they walk away cause they don't want to hear what you have to say and point the blame. They want to hang their heads in shame. Politicians are fucking lame. Fucking lame. Fuck Fianna Fáil in the dark. They can suck my fucking balls. Mary Haney for health, she's a heifer. What'd she do? Tell these kids to get their act together? Fuck them all. In Fianna Fáil, y'all. Kill.